Hello there. It's Nature Time with Pine here. The other day I invited us to make a bird feeder out of an orange. So now I'm just hanging it up out here, and you know, the wonderful thing, I can hear some bird calls. They'll come out in any kind of weather. That's the great thing. So instead of staying inside, I like to put on some rain gear. I'll make sure my feeder is topped up, and it is here. And then I like to find a little spot and listen to the calls. And there's so many different calls that sometimes it's helpful to have, a tool like your phone. Usually I don't advocate your phone out in the forest, but you know what? Sometimes it's handy to pull that old phone out, and you can play the different calls if you're not sure what they are. So the one app I'm using right now is called Merlin, but there's a bunch of different apps that you can find, and we'll share a couple of our favorite ones on the website. So I'm just going to call one, and I'm just going to test to see if you know what this call is. If you come to Little Cataraqui Creek Conservation Area, and I can hear some in the background, we've probably gotten them started. If you thought it was a black-capped chickadee, you're absolutely right. And they're just such a friendly bird. If you come out to Little Cat or Lemoyne Point, they definitely love to make their calls. Okay, I'm going to do another one. Oh, wait. So they're just getting used to it, and the reason why I have my hand in there is just to still it. And the chickadees are so used to having people around here that they probably feel more confident with my hand than the feeder. That's wonderful. And I promise I didn't cue the chickadees, but maybe I did with the call. Let them know there's something good. And that's a neat thing about birds. They have more than one type of call. And once you start listening to them, you'll get to know the different calls of the different birds in your area. And it's fun to start off with just something, just simple ones, and expand your repertoire of the birds you get to know. Okay, I'm gonna try another one. And this bird is calling a lot. There we go. Let's see if you've heard this one. And so if you thought it was one of our cardinals, or northern cardinals that are all red, the females are more of that just dampened coloring so they can hide with the young, but they have that crisp call. And so I don't think it affected the chickadees at all. They're enjoying this feeder here, and I can hear some other calls, and maybe you can pick up on them. The frogs are in there, but we're close to a wetland, And so in the country, in the city, wherever we are, wetlands are so important. And now that it's gotten warmer and it's spring, I'm hearing a bird, and I'll give you a hint this time. It's all black, and it's a medium-sized bird, and when it calls, it brings its wings out, the males, and they've got red and yellow on their wings. And sometimes people say they sound like they're singing chocolate. And you can hear them faintly in the background. There's one. So that's the red-winged blackbird. And so we could play this game for hours. And I mentioned a game. It can be like a game. It can be really fun to figure out, name that bird. You know, even with friends, you can have a bird feeder at your house. They have one at their house. And you can jot down what birds you're seeing and the ones that you're hearing as well. It can really help us to slow down and remember the beings that we share our homes with. So thanks for joining me today, and I hope you go out and just take some time to listen to the different songs. And when you go out and listen, see if you can notice the ones that are louder and quieter, ones that are close by and maybe a little further away, and the birds that aren't so shy like the chickadee, and the blue jay that likes to wait in the wings for everyone to leave. So good luck, and see you again.